Isn't that cool, you guys? I think there's sunshine. Could be a flower, I'm not sure. I think it's the sun. Yeah. That's where I come from. The sun. Don't get too close. You might get burnt. Yeah. Don't get too close to the sun, you guys, because you could get burnt. Hi, guys. Happy day, happy day. It is Sunday. Sunday. Yeah, it's Sunday. And I have story time and testimony Sunday. Yes, yes, yes. I haven't done a testimony Sunday in a long time. And I'm ready, you guys. Yeah. I want to talk about, I'm going to increase my voice. I know it gets really meek, but I'm really powerful. So, okay. I have story time for Testimony Sunday. You know, I get flashbacks, you guys, of my life in Mormon country, Utah. And then in their church as a religious cult participant. That's what they are, they're a cult. And then as an ex-cult member and victim of theirs. Yeah. So I have to talk about that today, you guys. I want to talk about how I ended up in Utah in 2005. And I'm bringing this up, by the way, because I've talked about my cyber stalkers. A lot of my cyber stalkers are my old neighbors. Yeah. From Highland, Utah. Yeah. Hi. Hi, fuckers. Liars, cheaters, deceivers. Lying to my freaking face. Ew. Gross. I can't believe I gave you the time of day. Freaking parasitic liars. Yeah, those were my old neighbors. They're parasitic, man. As soon as I landed there, you guys, my health went to shit. Yeah. Right after the neighbors came over with fresh baked bread. Homemade. With homemade jam, you guys. They were delicious. And then my neighbors to the side brought homemade croissants. They were so buttery. What else did they have, you guys? Yeah. They all would come by, you guys, with treats, cookies, all kinds of food. And we're coming from California. We're just thinking, you know, we're in the twilight zone, number one. And people are just like obliviously nice, maybe. We couldn't figure it out. They're pretty oblivious, that's for sure. And the nice turns out was a whole act. Okay? Because what these people are in reality, you guys, are sorcerers. They're witches and warlocks. And they like to do spells on people. They curse us. They steal our energy. They make us sick. And if they see that you have a little bit of financial abundance, they'll take that from you too. Oh, yeah. And if you're a gifted individual like I am, I'm gifted in everything that I like to do. I'll excel. And they saw me and they're like, wow. When they met me, I was like a gourmet cook. I treated the whole neighborhood to my gourmet tamales. Yeah. I make these decadent vegan, which are just all veggie pretty much, tamales. Oh, delicious. I treated all of them to my homemade food. And they treated me in return. But they didn't tell me that they cursed mine. They never told me. They made me sick, you guys. 2005 to 2010, we were stuck in Utah County, the most conservative area of Utah, okay? What does that mean, you guys? What does that mean when an area is conservative? What does that mean? It means they're fake as fuck. That's what that means. It means they pretend they're goody two shoes and behind closed doors. No bueno. They have secrets. And I landed in the one county with the most fucking perverted secrets. And I land there as a free spirit. Elsa's a free spirit. Elsa doesn't even believe in God at this time, no. She's just a free spirit, kind, nice, generous, loving, compassionate, empathetic, pretty, talented. And they targeted me, you guys. They targeted my family, all of us. But they started by making me very sick. Very sick, you guys. I laid in bed 3 days at a time with migraines. They robbed me of my 30s. These horrific, excruciating migraines, yeah. And now I know that the cult that I lived, the neighborhood cult that I lived in was responsible, yeah. In fact, they still look me up. You know, this morning I saw one of them and I'm like, why is she looking me up? You know, I don't give a fuck about these people. Why do they give a heck about me? Why? Cheers, you guys. Because they're guilty? I want to see if I'm going to name them too. Yeah, I'm going to name you too. Maria. Yeah, when I landed in Highland, Utah, Maria became my buddy. Hi, Maria. Remember? You came over to cook with me. Oh, that was fun, wasn't it? How you just came into my kitchen and started opening up my cabinets and asking me all these personal questions. And I thought, where am I? Are these people just this friendly or nosy or what? They were nosy. In fact, they will offer you help unpacking your personal items and packing too. But the whole time they're just taking notes, see what they like, what they could take from you through alchemy, through sorcery, witchcraft. Yeah, fuckers. So yeah, they looked me up today, and I just thought I'd bid them hello. I'm still here. I'm still outing everybody. Yeah. I wonder what you guys look like right now. I'm getting younger, thank you. I am. Thanks to all your horrific sorcery and voodoo black magic attacks. I transmuted them, you guys. Yeah. You guys made me who I am today, so thanks for that. Buckle up, though, because the rebound is no bueno. No bueno. Again, I have lists. I'd start repenting if I were you. Yeah. We have a good God. Forgiving. He's so forgiving. Yeah. I would repent, get on my knees, and crawl to him for forgiveness for what you did. You attacked a child of God who did nothing to you but be kind and generous and loving. The freaking love that you guys received from me. All these neighbors, you guys, received Christmas gifts from me. Yeah, a special Christmas gift for all my neighbors. I was so generous, you guys. Again, we just want to fit in, right? I knew I wasn't going to convert, that's for sure. Not yet, anyway. They got me later, but not while I was in that neighborhood, no. So I kissed their ass so that they would like my girls, yeah, my children, and accept us. And they pretended like they, tolerated us. Yeah. Thank you for my hearts. They pretended like they tolerated us, you guys. But in reality, they just needed us really close. So this is what they did. The women in that neighborhood are part of a relief society, okay? I believe it's the biggest society in the world of females. Yeah. And I was not a part of the society, but they would invite me to like the luncheons, the celebrations. In fact, they had a Mother's Day celebration one year that they invited me to. And you know what they needed from me, you guys? Pictures. They needed pictures of me as a mama. Mm-hmm. With my babies. Why'd you need my pictures, you guys? Did you guys do some fucking ritual on me while I was there? Yeah. Yeah, these people, they would smile to my face and I knew that they all had a secret that they were all in on and I wasn't part of the club. No, I've never been part of the club. Never. And I never will be. Never. So this is the first neighborhood I landed in Utah. And this is where my health fell apart. Oh, my children's psychological health fell apart. Yeah. That's the psychological torture that we had to endure moving to this freak state. Yeah. The state is beautiful. It's actually the land of Uda. Yeah. It's the real land of Uda. It's the people that invaded the land that are freaks. Yeah. Get out of there, you thieves. That didn't belong to you. It never did. It belonged to my ancestors. Yeah. Get out of there, you thieves. Go back to Missouri. Oh no, they didn't want you there either. How about aren't you guys like from London or England somewhere? Yeah, yeah. Go back there. Get my ancestors back their land that you stole. The land of Uda. Yeah, with all those fancy temples that you said you built. Liars. Liars. So anyway, you guys, any Mormon converts out there? They're lying to you. And they're taking your money. And you're not really a Mormon. No. They're just going to energy harvest off of you. It's real. They make you sick. Really sick, you guys. And then they make you really poor. They'll bankrupt you. And they'll turn everybody against you and your family. Yeah. It's all textbook. The attacks that they do on us, it's all textbook, you guys. Okay. So I'm here to out them. I survived them. The Mormon cult, yeah. Now got to survive the Mormon mafia. There's a Mormon mafia, you guys. Again, I need a lawyer and a federal investigator that, wants to do the right thing. Have I mentioned what happens to people who help Earth Angels? You get, you get very blessed. Okay. You'll be happy for the rest of your life. Just put it that way. Yeah. So any pro bono lawyers out there? Yeah, these people try to kill me. It started in my neighborhood, and I know they put me on some fucking watch list. You know why, you guys? Because they couldn't control me. I refused to become Mormon. I was in their neighborhood for 5 years. We were like the nicest people. We didn't drink. We didn't do drugs. We were just like the family next door, raising a couple adolescent girls. I was like a housewife and a gardener and just the ideal family. And do you know how threatening that is to those people who have everybody with a chain around their neck? All their members? That's threatening, you guys. Because when I landed in that neighborhood, I was telling the other cult members that they didn't have to wear the chain around their neck and be a good family and raise good kids and do good things. Yeah, I was not a good example for their method of control for their members. So they targeted us, you guys, and they ruined my life. They did. And I just had to mention that neighborhood in Highland, Utah. Hi, old neighbors. Hi. It's all coming back. Tenfold is what my maker promised. Yeah. It's just universal law, you guys. I was being prepped. Personally, I was being refined. So thanks for that. You call me the Phoenix. Yeah. Let's see how it goes for you guys and your loved ones. Yeah. Bye. Bye, you guys. Have a happy Sunday. Don't get baptized in the Mormon church or any church, okay? They're frauds. They're fakes. And they just want to steal your energy and your blessings. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye. Watch out. Here comes the boogeyman.